There's a really concerning thing that happens that people will leave children, infants, in the back of their car, unattended, and these infants will die
On hot days.
on hot days.
Yeah.
And when you look at these investigations, the reason this happens is these are very responsible, very intelligent parents who will put their child in the car and then get in the car, and then you just get in this mode of, I'm going to work, I'm going to do my job, and you're in this routine. The baby falls asleep, you drive to work, you go upstairs, you do it, and then you get this phone call of like, where's your infant, or why haven't they been dropped off? And you're thinking, what are you talking about?
Whoa.
Exactly.
I'm sure many people listening to this are like, there's no way. There's no way.
Well, I think there's no way that could happen to me. This must be some person who's super distracted or has this. Sadly, it happens too often to people, all sorts of people. And I think that's part of the issue is like you're saying, she's going to grab the strap where it normally is. You drive to work 100 times this way, but it's this one day where it was your turn to take the infant to daycare. And you just get into this mode, this habit, this routine. And now we have to have, our car talking to us. Some cars will even say, have you checked the backseat for an infant? And it's like, gosh, have we come to that level where we need to be reminded of these things? So I think that's where, you're right, it becomes lethal. That, sometimes it's talked about in terms of prospective memory, remembering to do something in the future. We think of memories usually as remembering to do something from the past, right? But a lot of it is, what do you have to do today? Are you meeting this person? We offload this to our phones and get reminders. But we're prone to forgetting, and especially you're talking about high arousal, this person's falling, but it's even as simple as when you're in the car, and you're probably aware when you're in the car, you start mind wandering, you're thinking of a million other things, and all of a sudden you've arrived somewhere or you missed your turn. So our brain kind of takes over in ways that we might not be sure about.